I've been all around and... Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Izzy and hello if you're new here. Today's video is an important one because it's all about saving money, especially as a college student. None of us have much money, believe me. I've been there, been through it. Been to 3 different colleges. I'm actually not in college right now, as you would say. I'm doing a different kind of schooling online, but it's not technically college. So I have a lot of tricks and tips to share with all of my experience of going through college, being broke at points, having money at times, and what I learned throughout the way. So the first big one I have for you is to take advantage of student discounts. You never know what places have them unless you ask, because sometimes it's the most random place ever. So basically wherever you go that's not like a big chain store like Walmart, ask if they offer a student discount. Always carry your ID on you because sometimes they'll just give you 10-15% off just for having your student discount. And another thing you should always do is check for coupons for places. So the ones that I always use are for fast food, and of course you shouldn't eat out fast food a lot anyway. You all know that I don't need to tell you not to eat a lot of fast food. It's bad for you, freshman 15, costs a lot of money. You know the drill. But if you do eat out, which everybody does basically, make sure to check for coupons, especially fast food. A lot of them have different apps you can use. The one that I use the most is McDonald's. I use it literally every time I go to McDonald's, and they have different coupons and they always have really good deals every single day you go. So always make sure to check things like that and student discounts from places that you're eating at, shopping at, basically wherever you can buy stuff from. The next tip I have for you is to stockpile food and groceries when you're at home. Tell your parents what you need or what you're taking and then bring it back with you to your apartment or your dorm room so you don't have to buy it later. I used to do this all the time in college. I would take tons of canned food and cereal because those can get really expensive. Yes, it was heavy on my suitcase, but it was worth saving the money. And then like the canned food, it doesn't go bad. So I would just shove it in my pantry and not worry about it, and I'd always have food there. The next big one I have for you is to not use a car if you don't need to. Having transportation like that can be so expensive, from gas, insurance, parking passes, street meters, all that kind of stuff really adds up. So if you can get by without a car, definitely try to. I used to go to school in downtown Chicago and they offered me a Ventura Pass, which basically allowed me to go on all the buses and subways with the one little card for the semester, and it was part of my tuition. And I could get anywhere I needed to with that pass, so I had no need for a car. I brought my bike along too, but I didn't really use it much because the buses and the trains got me everywhere I needed to go, and it saved me so much money. Like, it is not worth having a car in a city or on a campus if you really don't need to. And then to get home, I would take advantage of the GREYHOUND buses. I know there's Megabus, and there's probably different ones in all different kinds of states. They're super cheap and you can get wherever you need to go just from taking the bus. And they even stop in a lot of small towns too. My little town of 10,000 people, they stopped at. Even smaller ones with, like, you know, population a couple hundred people. If it was on the route, sometimes they'd stop there. So always check that stuff out beforehand. You may also want to get a side hustle to make some extra money, and I have a whole video about this that I just previously released, so I will have it linked below and at the end of this video to check it out, because I have a lot of different ideas in there that are all geared towards college students to work around your schedule and to make you a lot of extra money. The next tip I have for you is to not go shopping in the first place. And no, I'm not talking about grocery shopping because obviously you need food. I'm not going to tell you not to go buy groceries, but I'm just talking about shopping for fun, going to malls and outlet stores and things like that. And one of the biggest problems I had personally was online shopping. I would just buy things that I didn't need, but things that I just wanted, and it's like, oh, that's a good deal, I'll just buy it. And that's not a good idea. So what you got to do is move all of your shopping apps to the back of your phone. Don't leave any of them on the front page where they're in your site. I put them all into one little file, put it in the back of my phone, so I have to go way back there to get to it. Then I turned off all notifications from them so I wouldn't get tempted, and the out of sight, out of mind theory really works in this scenario. Next is to split the bill. And this can be for basically anything you're purchasing. If it's something for your dorm room or apartment, have whoever lives there with you pitch in some money if it's something that you're all going to use. If you're going out to eat, me and my boyfriend do this all the time, we'll just get one bigger meal and split it with like an appetizer or something like that. And it's so much cheaper and it's enough food for both of us. It saves us both a bunch of money because eating out gets really expensive. And if you're going to be sharing this with somebody else anyway, you might as well split the bill and so you each pay half. And last but not least is to actually put that money away that you are saving into a savings account or an investing account, wherever you can put that money away where you're not going to be tempted to spend it and it can acquire some interest over time. there's no use in saving money by using coupons while eating out if you're just gonna go and spend it on eBay later on. So put it away, don't touch it, don't look at it, don't use it, just put it away, out of sight, out of mind once again, and don't use that money. Like literally any extra money that you get, try to save it up, because that's the point of this video in the first place, is to save you money. And you want to have that emergency savings and also just a savings account in general for anything, just to have a backup of money. You never know what's going to happen, and you're not going to be able to have that savings account if you keep spending your money, obviously. So use the tips from the video that I said and put that money into a saving or investing account where you can't really get to it or touch it unless you absolutely need it. So that's all the tips that I have for this video. I plan on probably making a part 2 to it sometime as well. And if you have any suggestions that I didn't say in this video, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I love getting back to you and talking to you guys in the comment section. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching.